It's been said that if I can observe your daily habits, I can predict your future. Let's say it again. If I can observe your daily habits, I can predict your future. Hi, I'm Amy, and I am so excited to be here with you today. Guys, so much going on. We're starting our Bible study every Thursday morning. We're hopping on for a 30-minute Bible study based on a devotional that I've written called You Win. So I hope to see you there, 6 a.m. It's free, it's Zoom. It'll be awesome. But I want to talk to you about 3 non-negotiables in my world that have changed the trajectory of my life. 3, just 3. We're going to break it down real simple today. My non-negotiables in my world are I get up early, number 1. And you might say, Amy, I'm not a morning person. I would tell you this, I'm not either. In fact, it has only been in like the last 6 or 7 years that I started to get up early. Before that, I would like stay up so late because I would much prefer that. And then I would just drag myself out of bed and try to get ready for my appointments and get my kids rounded up, and it would just be chaos and a mess. And it wasn't until I started to get serious about what I wanted to go with my life and where I wanted to go with my future that I decided I need to have time to think. I needed to have time to think. I needed to have time to set my mind, to set my course. And I just actually read that Warren Buffett sets time aside every single day. Warren Buffett, the wealthiest man, one of the wealthiest men on earth, sets time aside every single day just to think. It's critical. So my number 1 is I get up early. So I'm usually up anywhere between, depending on the day, like 4:45 to like 5:15. Though that's that half-hour window, depending on what I have going on that day. Now you may say, I am not getting up that early. Guys, get up 15 minutes early. Just start to shift at 15 minutes. Take it bite size. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. The reason it's so important from a spiritual perspective, it says, early in the morning will I seek you. There's something that happens when we get up early. Our mind's not cluttered. I don't grab for my phone. If I grab for my phone, I might as well just start my workday. I don't grab for my phone to see what's going on in social media. I don't grab to look at my emails, see what kind of text messages I've got. I'm like, oh, I just start my day in quiet. I start my day in gratitude, thanking God for just waking up, quiet, thinking about my day. Like that is such a critical step. Your first 5 minutes of your day determines so much of it. It's crazy how that happens. But I'm telling you, getting up early, setting your course is a game changer. And I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Number 2, I am constantly speaking. The Bible says that the word of God is nigh you. It's even in your mouth. We have the ability to prophesy over our life, to speak into our life. And so there are some declarations that I say every day. And I would say that maybe I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3 that I always say. And I say it every morning, but I always, when I'm out walking and talking, I'll be like, everything that I have contact with, everything I'm involved with expands and increases. Everything that I'm associated with, that I'm involved in, that I put my hand to, expands and increases. That's a good one, guys. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Everything is looking better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. I'm always at the right place at the right time to meet the right people. I find favor with both God and man, and it's increasing every day. Guys, those are just a few of the declarations that I give. And your words have so much power, but what happens when you say everything I come in contact with increases and expands? You start to think about increase and expansion. You can't talk big and think small. You can't talk abundance and think poverty. Like it will transform your mind. And here's the thing, when you set the foundation that everything that I have contact with expands and increases, you start to shift expectations. This will win. This will be blessed. This will succeed because you're setting it out there. And guys, remember this, your voice is the most impactful voice on your own spirit. You really only respond to your own voice. You really believe your voice above anyone else's. It's so critical. So how you set your morning off is like the game changer. So get up early. I don't care if it's 15 minutes early. Just beat the battle of the bed. Declare, speak, prophesy over your life. And remember this, whatever follows I am, follows your life. Joel Osteen says it all the time. Whatever follows I am, follows my life. Okay? So decree, declare. This is the thing. When you put that guard over your mouth and you set your tone for the day and you're prophesying over your future, you're declaring, every day I'm increasing in every way. Guess what? It puts your feet on a path to do just that. It programs your mind to seek out just that. Number 3, I never, ever, ever, never not have a time in the morning that for me personally, I read the word and then I listen to some kind of a message, inspirational. Maybe it's a preacher, maybe it's a motivational speaker. I'm a big Ed Milet fan. I love Ed Milet. I love Terry Savelle Foy. They both got podcasts. You should check them out. But like those are two of my go-tos. Terry Savelle Foy, she's always calling herself the cheerleader of dreams. Her podcasts are quick, they're short. I like that. Ed Milet, like the number one podcast out there, I believe right now, or one of the top, probably 3, but just powerful. He's got the power of one more, and it just is a great reset. Our minds need to be reset every single day. So in the mornings when I wake up, I think of my mind often like a rug. So in our house, I mean, I got kids running out in and out of my house all the time, in and out of the front door. And I'm constantly shaking off the rug in my door. I'm constantly vacuuming it, shaking it. Like I hate having dirt on my rug or just, whatever from kids running in and out. I think of my brain much like that. So I shake it off, right? And I shake it off by listening and resetting my mind with positive, inspirational, motivational. Guys, this has been a pattern and a theme. I've been in real estate sales for 30 years. I've done this every day, like for my whole life. Like it has been a thing. I constantly know that I have to reprogram my mind because where the mind goes, the body flows. Where your energy and attention go, like all energy, like your life is going to flow in the direction of your thoughts. So it's so critical. I believe in exercise and I believe in moving your body. And that's another key principle of mine. But if you can't get the mental flex, this is the biggest muscle, your mind, your brain. That is the muscle you have to hone in on. You have to flex, you have to get control of, and you have to build. You have to build the mental muscle. It's critical. So I'm going to go back to it. My non-negotiables. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to declare. I'm going to listen to motivational and inspirational. Okay. I think those are your 3 essential things. I'm going to add 2 more to this just so you can be like, I'm going to give you some bonuses. Okay. My bonus is I'm going to move my body. Every day I think you should move your body. It just creates a different energy. You feel good about yourself when you move your body. It shifts things. It creates energy in your body. I can't tell you enough how much I think it's important that you move your body every morning. That's a principle of mine. It's a non-negotiable. But I'm going to leave you with one more thing. And I think that this is a golden ticket. And that is the action of gratitude. So many people talk about how they wake up and they walk through their principles of gratitude. And I do that as well. When I'm doing my declarations, I'm thinking, I'm speaking, what I'm grateful for. Thank God I woke up today. All the things, right? But gratitude as an action. Who are you grateful for in your world? Who in your world has been a destiny shifter? Who can you reach out to and express gratitude? On average, I send out probably 4 to 5 video messages, text messages, Starbucks gift cards expressing gratitude to people. It's a principle. And this is what I know. When I operate my life in principle and non-negotiables, those things that I just spoke to you about, everything else in my life, in my world lines up. And if it gets crazy, I go back to the principle. I go back to those foundational things. When things get off center during the day, which they often do. I mean, I'm in the real estate business. We're dealing with human beings. We're dealing with life. Things are always going to be coming at you. I go back to principle. I go back to my declarations. When a circumstance hits me that doesn't line up, I go back to my declarations. Something hits me like that it could create a feeling of lack. I go back to declarations. Everything I come in contact with is expanded and increased. Everything in my world is increasing. Everything in my life is getting better and better. Every day in every way, things are getting better and better. Eventually, guys, your circumstances will shift. Eventually, everything will turn if you don't quit. But the key to remaining, and not only remaining, and not only just sustaining, but the key to moving forward, the key to forward growth is to lock in to habits. Habits that become discipline that can fuel your progress, that can fuel your dreams, that can fuel your life. Otherwise, what are we? We're inconsistent. And inconsistent is like you go for a while and then you have to go start over. And you go for a while and you start over. And no wonder your life looks like an up and down roller coaster. It's because you start one day and then you stop and you start and you stop and you never get momentum. You never lock into the habit and the discipline. I can tell you this, I never want to get out of bed in the morning. It's 5 seconds of radical courage to just get one foot out of the bed and say, no, push past it and get up. Nobody ever really wants to get out of bed. Most people don't. If they tell you they do, they might be crazy. But nobody really wants to get out of bed and do the thing. No one really wants to go move their body and exercise. They just put one foot forward and do it, and then they start to feel it. So much of the time, our emotions follow our action. Our emotions will follow and come along in our discipline. If I'm an observer of your life, what does your future look like? Think about your daily routine. Think about those habits that you have daily, both good and bad. What does the future look like with those habits? Are you getting healthier? Are you getting wealthier? Is your impact and your influence being increased and expanded? Or is your future self going to be like, dang, I really wish you would have ate better. I really wish you would have exercised. I really wish you would have learned more and did more and you know, push forward, push past things. I wish you would have focused on what you really wanted instead of gotten distracted, chilling with Netflix and just scrolling all day long. I really wish your future self, you don't want your future self to talk to you like that, do you? No, but it's critical that you must lock into habits and disciplines. Those non-negotiables in your life, they build, and they build a foundation of growth. They build a foundation of success. They build a foundation of accomplishment. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in 5 years, and they completely underestimate what they can do in a year if they just commit to doing the daily thing. Action, action, action. It's a requirement. But I think mindset and action go hand in hand. So those are my non-negotiables. And I'll just throw it out there too. I mean, I obviously drink celery juice every day. Like I have the like health I there are things in vitamins and health and stuff that I do every day too. Guys, my morning routine is a lot. But what I just shared with you about the getting up early and the declarations and the listening to motivational stuff and the acts of gratitude, whether it be a call or a text or a gift card, like just a video, like all those things. I promise you, when you even sitting in a place where you might feel barren, you might feel hopeless, you might feel lost, you might be hurting. When you can do those other things and sow into another human being and be grateful and express gratitude and be a blessing, your life, you start to look at it and go, wow, I'm blessed. The overflow of what you sow, I like that, guys. The overflow of what you sow will come back into your life and it will bring joy, it will bring enthusiasm, and it will bring the best things to you in this world. Remember, you're on this earth for more. You are. You are an amazing individual. You're unique in your giftedness and your purpose. Don't lay it down. Don't lay it down. Don't pass it on to something else. Do your purpose. Be the most potent you that you can possibly be on this earth. Again, if this message has helped you at all, I hope you'll share it, like it, send it to a friend. And as always, I appreciate you. Please, if you haven't already taken the time, I would love for a 5-star review. I would love it. So it'd mean the world to me. Remember this, you truly are more.